The truth no one tells you about life. They tell you to work hard. They tell you to hustle. They tell you to climb the ladder, to shatter glass ceilings, to chase the next big thing, to always be striving for more. From the moment we're old enough to grasp their words, the message is hammered into us, echoed from the pulpits of ambition, the polished corporate boardrooms, and the glossy pages of self-help gurus. Life is a grind. It's about pushing relentlessly, enduring seemingly endless challenges, conquering every obstacle in your path. It's about early mornings that bleed into late nights, about sacrificing the simple pleasures of the present for a promised, often elusive future of success. And for so long, I believed it. We all do, don't we? We internalize this relentless pursuit, this ingrained belief that our worth is inextricably linked to our productivity, our success measured solely by our exhaustion, by the sheer volume of tasks we check off. We wear our busyness like a badge of honor, almost bragging about how little sleep we got, how many projects we're juggling, how perpetually on the edge of burnout we are. We see the meticulously curated highlight reels on social media, showcasing relentless work ethics and extravagant rewards, further cementing this belief that constant striving is the only path to a meaningful existence. We're told that true ambition necessitates sacrificing personal well-being for professional gain, that rest is a luxury afforded only to the idle, not a fundamental human necessity. This insidious narrative whispers that if you're not constantly moving, constantly achieving, constantly acquiring, then you're somehow falling behind, somehow failing at the very essence of existence itself. But what if that's not the truth? What if this constant pursuit, this never-ending race, this perpetual feeling of inadequacy is actually blinding us to something far more profound, far more beautiful, far more abundant, and frankly, far more sustainable? What if the real truth, the inconvenient truth that has the power to liberate us from this exhausting cycle is this: life isn't supposed to be a grind. It's supposed to be a gift. Life, a gift to be unwrapped. Think about it for a moment. When you receive a gift, a thoughtfully chosen present from someone who cares deeply about you, do you immediately start dissecting it, critiquing its perceived flaws, or trying to figure out how to exploit it for maximum output? Do you complain about the wrapping paper or the perceived effort it took to present it? No. You unwrap it with eager anticipation, with genuine curiosity, with a sense of wonder. You appreciate the thought, the gesture, the love embedded in its giving. You experience the pure, unadulterated joy of receiving, allowing yourself to feel the warmth of connection. And yet, with life itself, with the most magnificent and irreplaceable gift we will ever be given, the gift of existence, of consciousness, of experience, we often treat it like a burdensome chore, an endless list of obligations to tick off before we can finally maybe relax. We rush through our days, our minds constantly fixated on the next deadline, the next promotion, the next achievement, the next item on our seemingly infinite to-do list. We postpone joy, believing it will only arrive once certain specific conditions are met. Once we get that corner office, once we pay off that looming debt, once we finally have enough, a mythical, ever-receding destination that forever moves just beyond our grasp. We chase external metrics of success, convinced that these will somehow fill an inner void, only to find that even after reaching those hard-won milestones, the void often persists, demanding yet another exhausting chase, another uphill battle. We've been sold a pervasive narrative that inextricably links struggle with success, pain with progress, and endless striving with true purpose. And while growth often does come from challenge, and resilience is indeed forged in the fires of adversity, we've distorted this fundamental truth into a perpetual state of uphill battle, an ongoing struggle against our very nature. We've forgotten how to simply be, how to exist in harmony with the natural rhythms of life. We've forgotten how to savor the quiet moments of stillness, the spontaneous, unplanned laughter that bubbles up from nowhere, the breathtaking, often overlooked beauty of an ordinary Tuesday afternoon when the sunlight filters just right through the leaves. We're so intensely focused on the distant destination, the elusive arrival, that we're missing the entire journey, the exquisite, unpredictable unfolding of each precious present moment. We're constantly told to push past our physical and emotional limits, to ignore our deeply intuitive warning signals, to silence the gentle whispers of our souls, yearning for genuine rest, for profound connection, for pure, unadulterated joy. We're taught that downtime is a sign of weakness, an unforgivable lapse in ambition, and that true dedication means constantly chasing the next peak, never pausing to admire the panoramic view from where we currently stand. This relentless forward motion, this constant state of doing, leaves us utterly depleted, deeply disconnected from ourselves and others, and often, ironically, profoundly unfulfilled. Much like a well-oiled machine running on empty, devoid of true purpose or direction. Consider the simple, profound act of breathing. It's a continuous, effortless miracle that sustains us, moment by moment, without conscious thought. It's a gift. The ability to see the vibrant, ever-changing colors of a sunset, to hear the intricate symphony of birdsong at dawn, to feel the gentle warmth of the sun on your skin, or the refreshing coolness of rain on your face. These are all profound, everyday miracles that we far too often take for granted. We're so busy planning the next big career move, meticulously optimizing our schedules to fit more in, or scrolling through endless feeds of other people's curated, seemingly perfect lives, that these fundamental, inherent blessings fade tragically into the background. We become numb to the sheer wonder that surrounds us, the intricate dance of nature, the genuine human connection found in a shared glance, a comforting touch, a heartfelt conversation, or even just sitting in companionable silence with a loved one. We chase after external validation and material possessions, mistakenly believing that these fleeting things will fill an inner void, when often the deepest, most soul-satisfying fulfillment comes from simply acknowledging the richness of what already is, right here, right now, within us and around us. Shifting perspectives. Lessons from leaders. Let's look at some real-life examples that beautifully illustrate this truth. Think of Oprah Winfrey, a titan of industry and a global icon who, despite immense financial and media success, has openly spoken about the critical importance of spiritual connection and inner peace. For many years, she admits, she too chased external milestones, relentlessly building an empire. But she ultimately realized that true, lasting fulfillment came not from the constant grind of expansion and acquisition, but from aligning with her authentic self, from living her values, and from using her powerful platform for good, for uplifting others, fostering deeper understanding, and empowering individuals. Her journey powerfully demonstrates that even at the very pinnacle of what society defines as success, the grind alone is not enough. It's the cultivation of one's internal landscape that truly dictates our well-being and sense of purpose. Or consider Brené Brown, a renowned research professor and author whose transformative work on vulnerability, shame, and courage has resonated deeply with millions globally. She teaches us that true connection, belonging, and self-worth don't come from presenting a flawless, unblemished exterior, or by constantly striving for an impossible ideal of perfection. Instead, they emerge from embracing our imperfections, leaning into our wholehearted selves, and daring to be seen for who we truly are, raw, messy, and beautifully human. Her profound message directly challenges the prevailing societal notion that we must constantly strive for an unattainable ideal of perfection and achievement, instead inviting us to find immense strength in our authentic selves, thereby freeing us from the exhausting, never-ending grind of constant performance and self-protection. This isn't to say life is without its difficulties. Of course it's not. There will be challenges that arise uninvited, heartbreaks that leave us aching, moments that test your very core and push you to the brink of your limits. But even in those moments of profound struggle, even through the deepest pain, there can be a profound learning, a deepening of compassion for ourselves and others, a sharpening of resilience that was previously dormant. Those difficult phases are an intrinsic part of the complex, multifaceted tapestry of life, not its sole defining characteristic. They are like waves on a vast ocean. Some are calm and gentle, others are tumultuous and overwhelming. But they are waves nonetheless, temporary and ultimately receding. And when you view life as a gift, when you approach these challenges not as cruel punishments, but as opportunities for profound growth, you begin to understand that even the hardest days hold invaluable lessons and contribute to the richness and depth of your unique personal narrative. It's like the inspiring story of Malala Yousafzai, who, despite enduring an assassination attempt and immense hardship at a young age, chose to transform her pain and trauma into a powerful global movement for education and peace. Her life, though undeniably marked by unimaginable struggle, is ultimately a living testament to the enduring human spirit and the profound gift of advocacy. She didn't let the grind or the trauma define her. She used her experience to illuminate a path forward for countless others, proving that even from the depths of adversity, immense good and enduring hope can not only emerge but flourish. Embracing the gift. The truth, the profound, liberating truth, is this: you don't need to earn your right to happiness. You don't need to prove your worth by constantly burning yourself out, by ceaselessly chasing external validation, or by accumulating an endless stream of material possessions. Your existence itself, your very breath, your consciousness, your unique perspective, that is the proof. You are here, now, breathing, feeling, experiencing the world in your own singular way, and that, in and of itself, is more than enough. The gift is already unwrapped, presented to you in every moment, waiting for you to truly embrace it, to receive it with open hands and an open heart, without judgment or conditions. It's in the quiet, comforting hum of your home, the spontaneous, infectious laughter of a friend, the comforting, familiar taste of your favorite food, the simple, profound act of being fully present in this very moment, with all its imperfections and glories. It's about finding genuine joy in the seemingly small things, recognizing the boundless abundance that already exists around you and within you, and allowing yourself to receive, truly receive, the boundless beauty that life, in all its messy, glorious, unpredictable complexity, so freely offers. So perhaps it's time to pause, to take a deep breath, to reframe your perspective, to release the suffocating pressure of societal expectations and the relentless grip of the grind, to allow yourself moments of pure, unadulterated enjoyment without guilt or the need to justify them, to rediscover the awe and wonder that we so easily lose in the relentless rush of daily demands, to treat each sunrise not as another starting gun for a race you feel compelled to run, but as an invitation to experience, to connect, to simply live in its fullest, most authentic sense. When we truly understand that life itself, with all its inherent challenges, its unexpected turns, and its fleeting moments of pure grace, is the ultimate privilege, the grind mentality starts to dissipate, replaced by a profound appreciation for every breath, every moment, every interaction. Because when you stop seeing life as something to conquer and start seeing it as something to cherish, something to be deeply grateful for, something to be fully lived, that's when the real magic begins. That's when you truly begin to live the gift. What part of your life currently feels most like a grind to you? And what's one small, intentional way you could begin to see as the profound gift it truly is?